Today at Maple Lane we have a 2025 Portax LK in that classic black metallic roof and front bow. That black color looks great behind almost every tow vehicle color, so we're happy to have that in on the lot. The LK model, of course, is the extended version of the K, which is the front walk-off trailer for those of you that follow the Buckman brand. It's just extra long, so you have more space at the front of the trailer ahead of the chest bar to be able to store hay, to be able to put a tack trunk, sit on an inclement day if you're at the horse show. It's a great space for some storage and just standing around doing things with your horses. So inside, the internal height is 7'8". We have two 33-inch wide stalls, of course, on the Portax wider model. This model also sits on the Elite WCF suspension system, which is very similar to that you find under a car or truck, which contributes to such a smooth ride for the horses. You have a 5-foot treaded rubber mat on top of this beautiful ramp. That ramp can also become a step up by the pull of that pin when you have it set up as a door. Inside the two 33-inch wide stalls, you have 3 positions at the back to be able to change the length of stall, 2 positions at the front, one top and one that's 4 inches lower to accommodate between 14 hands and 18 hands really easily. In the roof you have a vent, which is how the air comes into the trailer, 2 sliding lateral windows on each side of the trailer, which of course are tinted and have safety guards for the horses, and the front window, which is a panoramic window. It's lowered to reduce glare and tinted as well. So it's a very comfortable space for the horses to be in. Bright white, of course, to keep it not looking scary. You have a rear light for loading. It can be blue or white, and you have one up at the front as well to help you with loading. Blue is also for night travel. When you go to load your trailer and you want to put the first horse in, of course, it's super easy to do with the latest invention from Buckman, which is this magnet for the panels. You just push the panel over, out of the way, it locks into place, and then you can easily walk on with your horse and not worry about that panel swinging in behind you. So just to give you an idea of what space you have up front, if you're going to walk off, of course these buckets would come out of the way, but it's quite easy to do. You would unload the driver's side horse first, so you just drop down your chest bar and walk your horse straight out, which is great, across the front of the trailer. For the fellow on the passenger side though, it's a little bit too tight, so we're going to undo this chest bar. You of course already have your lead line on. Push this panel out of the way, and I'll pretend I'm the horse, and now look at all the space you have out in front of you here. So really easy to walk forward, turn, and line up and walk straight down that ramp. Super simple. We have one access point to the tack locker here. Can't have too big of a tack locker, it gets in the way of the horses being able to exit out the front ramp. You also have hay rings on each side with a tether point just above where the bucket hangs so that you can hang a bag or a net. There's a tether point also on top of the tack locker, so you can use that for storage additionally as well. I just popped outside of the trailer and opened the door to the tack locker. Inside you can see that there is a light, there's hook and crop holder, there's hooks on the door which are really handy, and then the saddle rack swings out. It is the what we call the Western rack or the wide rack, so it can hold both English and Western saddles. I'll step back here so you can see it comes right up towards the door, which is really nice. You also have inside this little locker the cleanup crew and a step stool. Step stool helps you get up to that roof vent if you're not quite so tall, and is great for putting your boots on or sitting and having your lunch as well. So the Portax LK, very versatile trailer. You can use it to move all kinds of things as well as ponies and horses, and it is waiting for you at Maple Lane Equestrian Trailer to follow you home.